we're going to start working on legs. And it's going to be a little difficult because of angles and everything to show you everything that I want to show you. Let's just get him up in shape here. Now, as I told you before, we're going to start grooming him from the elbow down to the foot and on the inside. The one thing you don't want to do is you do not want to if your dog toes a little bit out or a little bit in, you don't want to fix that and then trim. You want to let it as it really is and trim it that way. That way you can trim it out. If you try to fix it, you end up trimming it as the way you'd like to, and then when you put him down on the ground, he's gonna do his toeing in or toeing out, and it's gonna look just terrible. So you start at any particular place you want. You simply, I always just use my fingers to pull the hair out like this so I can see it. And if you look closely, you can almost see a line going up through here where there's shorter hair and there's longer hair. And all we're gonna do is just take off the long. And then you work. So I started here, and now I'm gonna move to here and just do it again. And now I'm gonna move a little bit over again.
So you go around the whole leg?
And you just work your way around the leg. And to be honest with you, it doesn't take very long. Now on this particular dog, I deliberately let him grow out, so he's kind of a mess, but if I had been working on this on a regular basis, I could probably knock this out, the whole dog, in probably 15 or 20 minutes. This is not hard stuff. Now for you that are challenged a little bit to see the correct line, what you can use is a comb. If you lay the comb down alongside the foot, you can look straight down this edge and it'll give you a reference line as to what to trim to. Okay. And again, on this side, you can do the same thing. Pull this down tight, right here on the front of the leg. And I'm gonna pull him just like I was stripping him, right around the top of his leg here. Now, this is not how you're gonna end up. This is how you're starting. But I wanna grow a brand new like coat wrapping right around his leg here. His leg is starting to take a little bit of a shape to it. The really wonderful thing about grooming a dog is that no matter how bad your mistake, the hair will grow back and you'll get a second chance. Okay, so that's starting to look more like a leg. Now we're going to trim this back feather here. Pulled that hair there the other day when I was doing the feet. The reason you don't want too much feather out the back of an Irish Terrier leg is because you're trying to create a little bit of length in rib, not loin. So you want to lengthen the rib. Well, the last thing you want to do is have all this hair sticking back here. So we're going to pull some of that off. taking shape quickly, isn't it? From where he was to where he is, quite a bit of difference in a very short time. Another thing people forget to trim is right here. They tend to trim this out here and just leave this go. Well, eventually you're going to see that, especially when he moves, you're going to see all this hair flopping around in there. So you want to make sure you trim this. Now obviously this is not perfection because we're starting from such a bad spot, but it'll get us going in the right direction, and eventually it will grow back, thicken, and look terrific.